Topping our news at noon, a rally was planned outside of East Middle School in Farmington Hills in response to an incident involving the Pledge of Allegiance. The incident in question involves a sixth grader who was sitting during the Pledge of Allegiance when his teacher allegedly came up behind him and tried to force him to stand. A lot of people were expected to attend and police were present, but it didn't quite turn out that way. However, Paula Tutman is live there to explain how people used a very serious and thoughtful conversation as to what happened to this little boy. Paula?
Hi, Karen. Yeah, you can tell that the school district took this very, very seriously just by the police presence alone, but also by the fact that they sent out this very, very long and detailed letter to parents. It really talked less about the, well, I guess you could say the anticipated rally that never happened, and really more about how they felt about this situation and what they're doing about it. You could certainly see the concern on parents' faces who hurriedly escorted their children to school. This is East Middle School in Farmington Hills. There had been a promise of a rally to support a young student who says he was forcibly removed from his chair by a teacher and screamed at by another teacher for refusing to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
We feel the school is taking correct action, but we understand if the Cheney family wants to continue to bring light to the situation so that the actions that the district has expressed take place.
The rally never really materialized, but there was a great deal of activity, a lot of security, a lot of concerned parents, a lot of administrators, but also a lot of conversation. And most of it centered around supporting this young man's right to express his sense of freedom of speech in terms of not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I feel that it's important, whether you agree with Stone Cheney or you disagree with his actions, that he have the right to sit for the Pledge of Allegiance because it represents his values in some way, and there's no good reason for a teacher to use physical force on a student.
Yeah, so Karen, I also want to go over some news items that do come out of this letter. First of all, it does confirm that that homeroom teacher, the initial teacher, has been placed on leave pending review, and also the substitute teacher who allegedly yelled at the little boy the next day for not standing. That substitute teacher has been invited to not teach in this school district, pending further review. This is not over. Stay with us. 4 o'clock this afternoon, we're actually going to dive a little more into this letter from the Farmington Hills school superintendent. Karen?
Thank you very much, Paula, and we'll check in with you at 4.